What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to episode 3 of the Charlotte Hornets rebuild. I'm your boy Pee Wee the Plug, and first and foremost, I want to give a big salute to y'all. Y'all crushed yesterday's goal in episode 2. We got over 5,000 views, over 1,000 likes, and we got over 150 comments in the first 24 hours. So round of applause for y'all. In episode 3, today's goal is to just reach 10K views in the first 24 hours. That's all y'all got to do. I don't care about the likes. I don't care about the comments. 10K views in the first 24 hours. Another thing, I saw a couple of comments talking about the camera angle I was using during the gameplay. Listen, y'all, I understand 2K cam is the cam to go. That's the cam I use for Pro-Am when I'm playing competitively in a league against the homies. But as far as content creation and having a more challenging game against the CPU, I was told a few years ago 2K cam is too easy when going against the CPU. Their plays and everything that they're trying to do is too predictable. So broadcast is the camera angle I use strictly for a more competitive feel. It's the same reason why I don't use my meter in these series and why I use real player percentage, so that the odds or the shots are in the hands of 2K and I can't master anybody's release or anything like that. I'm just trying to get competitive feel against CPU when I'm playing. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to show that I'm the 2K god by beating up on the CPU. So keep that in mind when you do see gameplay on this channel. The last thing I do want to mention before we dive into the offseason, shout out to my guy Legend27. He left a comment that was brought to my attention by my guy Schnei over at Sim Gaming Network. He says, recommendation: make a press conference answering the questions before every start of the episodes. The questions are asked by viewers. Great vid. So I think that's a genius idea. Starting in this episode, if you have any question that is related to this series and this team, drop it in the comments. And before every episode from now on, I'll have a press conference answering anything about this Hornets team and anything that's related to the direction that we're going in and all of that. Y'all be my media. I'll answer the questions, whether they're hard, easy, or whatever, and we'll go from there. So I appreciate all the love. Episodes on episodes are coming. Y'all make sure y'all knock those goals out like y'all been doing. And without further ado, let's dive into the offseason. So here we go, offseason menu. We have a lot of stuff to handle in this episode. Probably won't be a gameplay episode. I'll just tell y'all that at the beginning. We have a lot to handle in this offseason. First thing we start off with is player retirements. Whoa, LeBron James retiring? No way, we overriding that. I've never seen that, bro. I've never seen LeBron retire this early or this fast. That was actually shocking. Everybody else, I think I'm gonna just let Kyle Lowry know. I'm gonna Rudy Gay. I'll bring back because Rudy Gay is hanging on. Al Horford. There's a lot of early retirements. Wow, I'm actually shocked. Batum, Jeff Green, like these guys still have basketball left in them. Taj Gibson. As long as Thibodeau is coaching, he's going to be trying. PJ Tucker, Blake Griffin. I'm not letting these dudes retire. Joe Ingles. Holy, bro, I just got caught off guard. And I'm glad I looked through everything because PJ Tucker, I think PJ Tucker got at least 4 more years of playing. PJ Tucker's just one of those guys. Same with Matthews. Everybody else, I'll let retire. I'm gonna let Melo hang. I'm going to let Dwight hang, I guess, even Trevor Ariza, but everybody else can go. I'll let LaMarcus hang in there. He said he was trying to get to the Suns, get them to work him out, so I'll leave him in there. Something else I do want to talk about is I did see in episode 2, the gameplay in certain parts, for whatever reason, was laggy. Anytime y'all see that, please point that out because it should not be that way. Obviously, I'm not playing against anybody or online. It should not have been laggy. I don't know what that was about. Maybe that was a rendering issue that happened when I was editing the video, but nothing like that should ever happen. The Elgato is the god of capturing gameplay, so hopefully that don't happen again. So I apologize about that. No Hall of Fame inductees. Jersey retirements, none. Cool. Let's move on. This is one of the biggest things that we gonna have. Okay, so the Spurs, they're saying the Spurs have our pick. Obviously, I would like to think that there's protections on that pick. Should be protections on that pick. So let's hope that 2K ain't got nothing fishy going on. I'm not really sure. We'll skip through a lot of this. So the Nets get the 14th overall pick. Blazers get the 13th overall pick. I'm a little nervous. I feel like this is a real lottery for me. Pelicans keep their pick. The Pelicans get the Lakers pick at 12, so the Lakers didn't make it. The Blazers got 2 lottery picks. The Pelicans won the championship. So the Pelicans win the championship. They get the Lakers pick, which is a lottery pick. The rich just get richer. The Jazz have the 10th pick and the 9th pick. So the Jazz have 2 back-to-back picks in the lottery. They rebuild is going to be sped up very, very quickly. And it looks like the Wizards jumped up. So shout out to the Wizards. The Wizards have jumped up and moved up in the draft. Shout out to my guy, Matt. Matt is the guy who does my thumbnails. And if this was real life, he'd be extremely happy. The Magic at 7. The Rockets at 6. That's a tough pill to swallow if you're a Rocket fan. That Rockets team need a lot higher pick than 6. And the Spurs have the 5th pick, which is not our pick. It's not via Charlotte. We got our pick, baby. We got our pick. We have the 4th overall pick, which I'm not mad at, but damn, we couldn't get 3. We couldn't get 3. I'm going to skip it now. We couldn't get 3. So the Hornets, we had number 4. The Bulls, shout out to my boy KB, king of the 4th quarter. They had number 3. They'll get Brandon Miller. And shout out to my guy Matt, who does my thumbnails. The Wizards are probably going to get Wemby. And then Scoot Henderson goes to Detroit probably. Unless Detroit throws us a curveball and they take Brandon Miller and the Bulls get Scoot. So let me just look through the rest of the draft. We only have our 1 pick, right? We don't have another pick in the back end of the draft. For some reason, I thought we potentially had 2 picks in this draft. There has to be a team somewhere. So let's see. Okay. So we are drafting 4th. Off the top of my brain, I have no idea who we are going to take at 4. I'm not that big of a fan with the Thompson twins. Maybe Asar, but he plays with the ball. He's not an outside shooter. I need somebody that's going to complement and work well with LaMelo. Maybe Cam Whitmore or something. We'll see. We'll entertain that. The Blazers have 2 picks. Who else is there anybody else that has a boatload of picks in this draft that we can maybe the Nets have 2 picks, 14 and 17. The Lakers have the 18th pick. We know how LeBron is. Maybe we can try to, that could be a team that can take on Terry Rozier. Who else? Anybody got multiple picks? The Jazz have a boatload of picks, obviously. The Pacers have a few picks. There are some teams out here with some picks that we maybe can talk to. So the Pacers are at 15. The Pacers are also at 26 and they're at 29. So the Pacers have 3 first-round picks. The Thunder have 30, 28, and they also have 8. So the Thunder have 3 first-round picks. The Jazz have 3 first-round picks. The Nets have 2 first-round picks. And Jazz have 3, and the Rockets have 1, 2. Rockets got 2 first-round picks. So we'll see. We'll see when we get there. 4th overall pick. Real quick, I just want to see scouting, and I want to see what the mock drafts have us doing at 4. They have us taking Cam Whitmore. So this Draft Express has Brandon Miller falling all the way down to 5 to the Spurs. They have Scoot dropping to 3 to the Bulls, and they have Jarris Walker going to the Pistons. Shout out to everybody that was in the comments letting me know that I can change some of these guys' names. Let's see if I can do that right now. Just to test it out. Let's see. They were saying once you upload the draft class, you can change the name to whatever. Somebody else was saying just put a period if you have to or something like that. Y'all know me, man. I'm a little bit of an old man when it comes to some of this stuff. Yeah, there we go. Scoop. Would you like a new storyline to be generated for this player? No. We're not going to generate anything. And I'll do this off of camera for all of the prospects, making sure that their names is correct or whatnot. But I just wanted to test it out. And yeah, it's working. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Like I said, I'm a little bit of an old man. So some of the stuff it'd be tough for me, but yeah. We'll figure out all of that out. The mock drafts. So Draft Express has us taking Cam Whitmore. 2K's mock draft has Cam going 2nd, and they have Scoot going to the Bulls, and we get Brandon Miller. If that happened, I wouldn't be mad at that. And then they have Cam Whitmore going number 1 to the Wizards. What I might do is I might control the first 3 picks, Because what I want to happen, and I hate that I have to do this sometimes with 2K, but I don't want to be in a situation where Vic isn't the number 1 pick or Scoot doesn't go, 2. And I understand. I kind of want to put it in the hands of like the Pistons and the Bulls to have to pick their own, but God forbid the Pistons don't take Cam Whitmore instead of Brand. Like if Scoot don't go number 2 to the Pistons, I would want the Pistons to take Brandon Miller and not Cam Whitmore at the least. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to be the one to force the Pistons to take Scoot, because I've seen the conversations on Twitter and just in different, circles about what would happen if a team already has a guard or guards. In the Pistons case, do they still take? I think they still do take Scoot, because you have Ivy who can play the 2. K can be like a 3.4 type thing. You just got the 3 guards out there making it work. They're all talented, and you got Jalen Duran. So I don't know. We'll think about that when the time comes. This is a big part for us. Staff signing. We're going to fire Steve Clifford. It is what it is. Hopefully our guy D'Antoni is in this pool of coaches to hire. I'm already seeing a lot of other coaches that I didn't see earlier, and damn, I did not see Mike D'Antoni anywhere. It would be so much easier of a process to hire a coach or to find a coach if you could just type in their last name, or if it was like alphabetically sorted. But the whole all over the place type concept that 2K does, I'm not really much of a fan of. And I'm not seeing my boy. In real life, he's a coach's consultant for the Pelicans. There is no role for that in 2K land. So I don't know if my man's gonna be on the game, bro. That's a big time L for us. I'm not seeing D'Antoni anywhere, bro. Damn, I'm not seeing D'Antoni. If all fails, I can just, I don't know. I can try to just hire anybody and create them to be Mike D'Antoni. I don't know if you can still create coaches or whatnot. But damn, I don't see Mike D'Antoni. Okay, so I scrolled through all the coaches. There was no Mike D'Antoni, but we had some other options. So the first thing, we signed us a bunch of different people in positions. We got us a physio, the stamina trainer declined, so F him. The foreign scout declined, cool. We don't need y'all. The CFO, guard guru, and wing whisperer declined. We got a lot of people declined, but we got a domestic scout, we got a strength trainer, and our head coach is going to be, boom, Arthur Battle, who we're going to create into Mike D'Antoni. And then we got Jermaine Evans, so I'm going to just leave Jermaine Evans be. I picked him up because his theme was 7 seconds or less, and he's an offensive coach, but he's more defensive minded. He has a little bit of potential, and he's not as charismatic. He's about business, and we got us a nice little staff there. So we got to create him eventually. I'll do that off camera. Arthur Battle was going to be Mike D'Antoni, but I had to make sure I got a nice successor, because somebody in the comments definitely put that in my brain. Get a nice successor, because Mike D'Antoni's old. I might have said that already, but I got to get that guy another shout out. So cool. Staffing is done. Draft combine. Okay, this is the draft combine. We want to see who shot the most standstill NBA threes. Okay, wow. This is the guy who transferred to Creighton from the small school. I forgot what school he was at, North Dakota State or something like that last year. Jaquavion Smith, as you can see, another guy whose name I have to change. NC State guard. He shot the ball real good. Imani Bates. As y'all see, it's a lot of names we're going to have to change eventually. Asar Thompson shot the ball really, really well. This is definitely a guy we got our eyes on with that 4th overall pick. Jalen Hood-Schifino. Okay, Kobe Jones. All right, so we'll skip through the draft combine. We got pre-draft workouts. How many invites do we have as a team? We got 12 invites. I'm going to stay away from Vic, and I'm going to stay away from Scoot, because I don't think they'll be available. But I am going to holler at Jarris Walker. Cam Whitmore can come. Brandon Miller, just in case. We also, we don't want to work these dudes out, because we already got them fully scouted 100%. They're all fully scouted. So I'll do somebody like a SAR since he's not fully scouted. Who else is somebody I should have on my mind? Cason Wallace at 4 is too high. So we got the 4th overall pick. Okay, I got to think about, okay, we got Cam. I'll do both Thompson twins. Who else is a candidate that can be this high? 4th overall pick. I'll do Nick Smith Jr., Anthony Black. This is just like in case we trade down. I'll look at some of these guys, but I don't think we have that many options. But in case we inherit somehow, some way, another first round pick, I'm gonna scout some of these guys just in case. Noah Clowney, Ryan Rupert, and who else? Like Max Lewis is a good one. Leonard Miller I like a lot. And then somebody said do Jordan Hawkins. So boom, I'll do Jordan Hawkins. We'll invite all of them out. Boom. How do we got them scouted? So he's still not fully scouted. Noah Clowney is scouted. Who else? G.G. Jackson is fully scouted now. Max Lewis is fully scouted now. And then we got Asar, Amon, and Amon Thompson. Boom. And now we draft ready. We draft ready. Again, I still don't know what I want to do. I am going to go to this trade finder really quick to see if there's anything out here with Terry Rozier in the market. The 76ers are trying to give us a second round pick. I really want a late first. A late first round pick would be like icing on the cake to get rid of Terry Rozier. They got a deal that was sending Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier to the Miami Heat. We would have to take on Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson, who was not playable. So that would be a big W for the Heat. Do the Heat have a first round pick they could attach? Because I would do this deal for a first round pick, and I would just probably waive. They don't have a first round. I would have waived Kyle Lowry. I'm not gonna lie. We'd have waived them or did something. Terry Rozier, first round pick. Anybody. Look at this. Klay Thompson, second round pick, first round pick, late first, just one late first. What the Lakers on? What the Lakers trying to do? To Brooklyn, second round pick. The Lakers got a second round pick plus Max Christie. I don't want Max Christie though, because y'all gonna need him. So let's see. Lakers, give me y'all 18th. Oh, cannot be traded. Okay, so this is what we'll do. Let's do this then. Let's try to see if there's anybody that would take on Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier to try to stack their team up and then attach a first round pick as well. Attach a first round pick. The Orlando Magic, that's just not smart for that young team. The Brooklyn Nets, they're trying to do it to get rid of Ben Simmons. Holy cow. Is this a move we make, y'all? What type of year Ben Simmons had? He had 11, 7, and 6 with a steal and a half, 56%. This man shot 36% from 3. 36% from 3. Or do we stay away? Ben Simmons, we got to stay away from Ben. I don't even want the circus of people having to answer for Ben. Anybody else? Nah, there's not really many suitors out here. I really do want to get rid of Terry Rozier. Gordon Hayward is on the last year of his deal. Does that make him attractive to people? Does that make him attractive to anybody? The Lakers are trying to give us a second round pick, the 14th second round pick for Gordon Hayward. But they need their money for the offseason, so I don't even want to do that with the Lakers. And then I'm going to do this one more time with Terry. Let's just see what Terry can get straight up. DeAnthony Melton isn't a bad option. The Clippers are always trying to stack their team up. Terrence Mann, Robert Covington. They're trying to give us Clint Capella. I don't want Clint Capella. Somebody in the comments was saying go for John Collins. Terry Rozier, John Collins swap. The Lakers are really trying to get him. So are the Magic. And the Brooklyn Nets are willing to give up a first round pick swap with the Rockets. Whoever has the worst pick. So if y'all willing to give up that, why y'all just don't give me one of y'all 3 that y'all have now? I'm going to be honest. I don't like any of these trades. We might be on the verge of just keeping up my guy. We might just be on the verge of keeping him. There's all of the teams that are trying to, the Timberwolves, I would take these two if I'm going to go to the Timberwolves. But do the Timberwolves have a late first round pick by chance? Or y'all gave them all up to get Rudy. I'll take a second. Yeah, we'll give Terry Rozier to the Timberwolves for this. This second round pick is like a late first round. We'll do it. I feel like I'm giving them away at this point. I don't want to give them away. This is a big get for them. They can just leave. They can leave Mike Conley or bring them back. Yeah, we'll do it. None of the other trades I liked. We'll just get younger, I guess. Wendell Moore Jr. Terry Rozier was nice. A lot of people might be upset with that. A lot of people like Terry. But I think we're going to draft a replacement right here. And now I have to decide. Okay, I'm going to do it, y'all. We're going to control the number 1 pick, which is the Wizards. We're also going to control the Pistons and the Bulls. And I'm going to make sure that the draft go the way it need to go. So, choose prospect. The Wizards are taking Vic, man. We not playing no games. I'm not here for this draft to mess up my series that we worked so hard for. No, we not trading this pick. This is the Detroit Pistons. Matter of fact, let's see. Could the Detroit Pistons need to unlock Trade Finder the first case? Man, what the hell? Could they trade back? Oh, cannot be traded. Okay. I was going to say, could they trade back with the Bulls? The second pick is going to be Scoot to Detroit. And the Bulls are going to take Brandon Miller. Ta-da. And now, with the 4th overall pick, the Charlotte Hornets, we're on the clock, y'all. We're on the clock. So a couple things we got to look at. We got to look at our roster now. After trading away Terry Rozier, we don't have anybody in the backcourt really. Well, they got Kelly Oubre as a shooting guard. Okay. We don't have Terry Rozier no more. So we got LaMelo. We got Miles Bridges, who's an expiring contract. The last so many games he played in this season, he averaged 15, 6, 3 on 46 and 36 shooting. The free throw percentage got to get better. We still got Gordon Hayward on last year of his deal, making $31 million. PJ Washington is expired. Yeah. It's a tough position to be in. This is so much easier if we're at number 3. So much easier. So the options realistically for us, Cam Whitmore, one of the Thompson twins. You got Asar and Amen Thompson. And then we really have Jarris Walker. Those are really the other options. It's too early in the draft to take Jet Howard. As much as I like Jet Howard with the size and the shooting, I think he would mesh really, really, really well with LaMelo. There is the opportunity to go out and try to dangle this pick out. Pick cannot be traded because it is involved in a previous trade. So a lot of these trades, I think that's some bullshit though. Let me see if I trade it like this. Yeah, a lot of these trades are all right. The Spurs trade. So yeah, we got to take somebody. We can't even trade back. Cam Whitmore. What are they saying about Cam Whitmore? Cam Whitmore, Bernard King, Ty Corbin. He can both contest and block shots at an above average level. Aggressive around the rim. Goes up strong. Good finisher. Could potentially attack the rim. Doesn't pass as much as he should. Vision isn't great. Can hit the occasional mid-range shot when left open. Asar. What are they saying about you? Bernard King, same comparison. Good playmaker, does a solid job. Anticipating should be an all-star someday, probably sooner rather than later. Creative ball handling skills. The only thing I don't like about the Thompson twins is the fact that they don't shoot it as well. They're saying his three-point shot is an 82. I created this draft class. His three-point shot should not be a fucking 82. I don't know if 2K just doing some shit because it's bad scouting and I'm going to draft him and they're going to be like, oh, tricked you, is not an 82. Let me see what they got for his brother. Yeah, his brother shit is accurate. 66, 70. But they have the thing where they create their own storyline. I don't know if that's 2K creating their own storyline. Asar, Cam, Jarris Walker. He should have a better three-point shot. At least like a 73 or a 72. Oh, man. He would be the 4. I'm gonna take Asar. I'm going to take Asar. Do I take Cam? This is why it's tough in the war room in real life. Who do we? Cam Whitmore or Asar Thompson? Cam Whitmore, Asar Thompson, strong, physical, 3-point shots getting better, above the rim a little bit, powerful, better connector, facilitator. He can finish, he can attack, he can guard. We're going to go Asar. We're going to go Asar. And then we're going to go and sim to our next pick, which is who? The Detroit Pistons. This is Detroit Pistons second round pick. I'm drafting for them. Who do they have? So they now have Scoot, Killian, Cade, Ivy. They need probably some type of wing or four. Let's look at the draft for them. Choose prospect. Who's left? So they got Marcus Sasser, Anton Watson, Jordan Hawkins, Keontae Johnson. I'm going to get him Jordan Hawkins. There's no way in hell Jordan Hawkins ain't been picked yet. That's just crazy. Jordan Hawkins out of UConn. That's a good pick for them. Send to the next user pick. Can we get our pick? The Wizards are on the clock. No, let's pick. The Wizards need everything. Who's the best player available? Let's give them Imani Bates. Let's give the Wizards Imani Bates, man. Give the Wizards Imani Bates. Charlotte, we're up to the bat. Who do we want to take? We still got, I don't like some of these picks that y'all got. We got Jalen Wilson, who I'm a big fan of. Amari Bailey is still up here. Jaquez is up here from Jaquez from UCLA. We got Derek Lively, Jamil Sharp, Khalil Ware still up here. Tyrese Proctor I like a lot from Duke. Okay, let's look at position wise. We don't need, well, we could use a backup guard. A backup guard would not be bad at all. Keontae Johnson wouldn't be bad. Amari Bailey. Who do we want? Arthur Kaluma is not a bad. Jalen Wilson ain't bad either. If I'm being honest, Jalen Wilson is probably the pick to go. Who do we got at the 4? Drew Timme, AJ Casey, Trayvon Brazile would be a nice pick. I might have to take Trayvon Brazile. Trayvon Brazile may be the pick, y'all. Trayvon Brazile. Tristan Vucevic. He should be able to shoot the basketball. Did we scout him? Let's take Tristan Vucevic. You know what? Let's take Trayvon Brazile from Arkansas. High jumper, high leaper. Can stretch out, knock down some shots. Now, I think this would be a good opportunity for us to take Mike Miles. Oh, it's some good prospects in the guard position. It's some good. Oh, I should have took Jalen Wilson instead of Brazile. I should have took Jalen Wilson. We got Mike Miles. We got Tyrese Proctor. I'm a big fan of Mike Miles' scoring ability. I think that would mesh well with LaMelo in the backcourt. They can probably play some minutes together. Man. Tarian Armstrong. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. We're going to take Tyrese Proctor out of Duke. We'll sim to the end. We should sim to the end. We don't got no more picks. Successful draft, man. Successful draft. Rookie signing. We're going to sign all our guys. The Pistons, y'all signing all y'all guys. The Wizards, y'all signing those two. I ain't gonna make y'all sign Anton Watson. Brandon Miller for the Bulls. Bada boom, bada bam. I need to do this for all 30 teams because a lot of teams in 2K select all. They don't sign their draft picks. So cool. Now we can unselect team selection. We only want to be the Hornets now. Perfect. And team and player options. Obviously, LaMelo, you back. Kai Jones, I'm not sold on your ass, bro. You might have to bounce. Same thing with you, Book Knight. Y'all motherfuckers taking up roster spots, bro. Seriously. I'm going to bring these guys back, but I don't want to. I damn near don't want to bring back Kai Jones, man. I'm going to bring him back. They got to start playing. I'm gonna start releasing some of these dudes. PJ Washington qualifying, extending offer. Yeah. For both of them, we matching whatever. All right, now we in free agency, y'all. This is the good part. We got the draft done. Now we in free agency. The way our roster looking like, LaMelo. Why is Tyrese Proctor already pissed? I feel satisfied. I'm not concerned. Like, why is his overall going down already? Same thing with Asar is good. Okay. What position? So the shooting guard position is weak because we don't have Kelly Oubre right there anymore. Small forward position, we got a vet, we got youth, and then the power forward position, we gotta make sure PJ Washington come back, and we gotta throw some bags out here. We also gotta make sure we bring back Nick Richards. This power forward group right here is terrible. So you'll probably play some G League. You'll probably play some G League. You'll probably play some G League, and you'll probably play some G League. Maybe we'll see. But let's get into free agency. How much money we got? We got a cap hold of $35 million. So we got to go in here financially and mess with these cap holds. Miles Bridges, your cap hold can go. Kelly Oubre, your cap hold can go because we can just bring you back. Maladon, Shfee, and Dennis Smith Jr. We keeping the cap holds for these two because they're restricted free agents. If we take away the cap hold, that means that they can go into free agency as unrestricted guys. We want to be able to have the opportunity to match any offers that they get. We're going to let Kelly Oubre cap hold go, and we're just going to try to talk and communicate with him on a new deal, and we'll see how that goes. But we want our money to be free. So we got $30 million in cap room now. I don't think we're going to get a James Harden level player, but I'm trying to make this money spread so we can have a bunch of different grounds covered. So in a perfect world, we need a shooting guard that's going to be able to mesh and play well with LaMelo. We also need a veteran type of point guard to back him up because Tyrese Proctor may not be ready immediately, which is okay. We definitely need more wing help because I don't want to have to rely on Gordon Hayward because A, he might get traded, 2, he's on the last year of his deal, and we know he's injury prone. This power forward position is so weak that even if we do bring back PJ Washington, he's going to need some reliable help there because I don't know if not one of these guys may be ready to back PJ Washington up. And then, we need a backup center. And we just need veterans in this locker room. And even backup shooting guard. I would love to give Bryce McGowan some minutes, but is he going to be ready as a 67 to play rotational minutes? We don't know. So those are all things that we're going to be looking for. And then also, how many players do we have on a roster? How many players do we have on our roster? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 13 spots. The other 2 restricted free would make it 15. Some of these guys ain't coming, man. Somebody may get cut. I ain't gonna lie. One of these power forwards probably getting cut. I'm mad that I brought back Kai Jones because now he's on the deal for $3 million. So if I cut him, that's just $3 million I wasted. I'm bringing back everybody else. Bryce McGowan ain't going nowhere. Let's see. Let's see if I can trade. I would love to trade some of these motherfuckers just for anything. Book Night. Can somebody get Book Night for anything? For anything, bro. Give me anything. Who else? Kai Jones. Let's get rid of Kai Jones for anything. The Cavaliers are trying to give me draft capital. I may just jump at the draft capital. Just give me anything. A lot of y'all throwing out first round picks. I think that's stupid. I'm going to just give them to the Cavaliers. Yeah, just give them to the Cavs for 2 second round picks. Thank you. What happened? Take Kai Jones. Take him. Thank you. Who else? I just opened up a roster spot. Trade Finder. Is there anybody? Cody Martin? Can somebody take Cody Martin? Take Cody Martin. Contend the teams. Take him for a second round pick. I don't want a first round pick, Grizzlies. Somebody give me a second round pick for him. The Pacers. Who's a team that can win some games? He would be good on like a Bucks team. How about this though? I don't want too much money. Okay. Trade Finder, Cody Martin. Let's give him to the Grizzlies. Want him, but we ain't gonna take the first. It's a top 3 protected. We ain't gonna take a second round pick. A first-round pick for Cody. Cool. Cody Martin fits the Grizzlies as well. So we just opened up some roster spots. We opened up a little bit more money, too. So shooting guard, let's just go through this list. We got some guys out here. None of these guys are gonna come to Charlotte. Porzingis probably would if we gave him a big enough bag. Jeremy Grant is somebody that I think is interesting. He can come in and suit up and play power forward for us. Maybe make PJ Washington a bench piece at that point. I think he can run in the open floor. Defensively, I don't know how much I like Jeremy Grant there. His offense is definitely going up, but the defense has gone down. If we look at the interior D perimeter, it's about 70 and 70. Help defense 77. His rebounding is probably what went down. Yes, the rebounding ain't there. The steals and the blocks are 37, 58. Hustle, lateral quickness. I think maybe we should take a look at Jeremy Grant. View offers, what is he getting right now? The Miami Heat is his top option. They've given him $24 million over 3 years, which is not even $10 million a year. And we all know 2K money is a little scared, so don't pay too much attention. I may try to give him a little bit more. I may try to give him, let's give him 3 for $27 million over 3 years, like a $9 million deal. Or let's give him 10. Let's give him 10 and try to give ourselves a cushion. Let's give him $10 million for 3 years. That's a $30 million contract. We are probably his top option after that. We have to be. So we're in the running for Jeremy Grant. We still want to bring PJ Washington back. So that will cover our power forward position with those two. Also can play PJ Washington at small ball 5. And then the next position is in the backcourt, a running mate with LaMelo Ball. We have the option to bring it back Kelly Oubre. This free agency class is god-awful. We got Dylan Brooks we can bring in. He has no offers. Harrison Barnes is out here. We still got Cam Johnson. Somebody told me to try to throw a bag at Grant Williams. I will only throw a bag at Grant Williams if we can't get Jeremy Grant. But because we have Jeremy Grant, this is the question I ask. And this is why I wish I could talk to y'all live and direct. But I'm having thoughts. There's a couple of ways we can do this. What I could do is I could sign Jeremy Grant and I could try to bring in Cam Johnson or Grant Williams to be bench pieces. Cam Johnson could be our 6th man. Same thing with Grant Williams off of the bench as the backup power forward. We could let Nick Richards go, and we can bring in PJ Washington to be the backup center to Mark Williams. Or we keep Nick Richards and still bring in PJ Washington and move him to a center, and then we have our depth chart being Mark Williams, PJ Washington, Nick Richards, and then the power forward spot being Jeremy Grant, Cam Johnson, and then also we try to find a backcourt mate for LaMelo, which I like Dylan Brooks with the defense and the shooting, but I would also love somebody else. But Asar Thompson kind of gives us some shot creation ability and somebody to create. So what I want to do is, okay, this is what we'll do. We're gonna throw a bag at Dylan Brooks. And we're going to give him 11 per. 11 per. How old is Dylan Brooks? He's 27 and over 3 years, which means he'll make. I would love to give him. There's no way he wants more money. He has no other deals. So how does he feel about this deal? He's 90%. Okay. I don't want to give him too much over Jeremy Grant. Like, Jeremy Grant should want way more money than him. So we'll go Dylan Brooks. I'm also thinking I like Terrence Davis. I like Terrence Davis a lot. I'm going to throw some money at Terrence Davis. I'm going to throw 2-year $7 million at him, or 2-year 6.5. 2-year 6.5. And we'll offer that contract to him. And then we'll go. So Jeremy Grant has agreed. Dylan Brooks has agreed. And Terrence Davis has agreed. And right now we have 2 point guards, 2 shooting guards. We have 3 small forwards, 3 power forwards in the center. So we have 1, 4, 7, 9, 11. This would give us 14 players, and then these two coming back would give us 16. I don't want Terrence Davis. We signed Dylan Brooks. Who signed? So we got Jeremy Grant and we got Dylan Brooks. We want Kelly Oubre. I'd rather have Kelly Oubre than 27. Yeah, I'd rather have Kelly Oubre, and we'll try to drop him down as much as we can. I'd rather have Kelly Oubre than Terrence Davis. So we'll give Kelly Oubre $11 million over 3 years as well, and that's what we'll do. And we'll bring, and boom, the Charlotte Hornets go out. We got LaMelo, Jeremy Grant, Kelly Oubre, Dylan Brooks. Still got Gordon Hayward. We got Asar Thompson, Mark Williams, and a bunch of young guys. And then we also should be bringing back PJ Washington and Nick Richards. And if we have to, we'll release somebody. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2 players be 16. So we need to get rid of 1 player. Josh, I might have to let you go, buddy. His status is horrible, or the relationship with him is horrible. Why is his relationship so bad? Why are these guys in here so bad? Yeah, let's scroll through. I want to see, because why is it horrible? Everybody else is solid. You know what I mean? Horrible. Who else is horrible? JT Thor? JT Thor and Josh. Okay. We're releasing you, Josh. Let you go. You ain't got to be horrible no more. Take your ass out. Take your ass out. Let's sign him. Are you sure you want to? This contract will allow him to be on your team for the. Yep. I want to sign him to a fully NBA deal. And you'll play some G League assignment, maybe potentially G League assignment. Cool. One more thing, a point guard. Let's try to find a backup. Is Ricky Rubio or anybody out here? A solid backup. A solid backup point guard would be nice. A veteran point guard with some size. Let's see. A veteran point guard with a little bit of size. It's not a lot of options. Peyton Pritchard is so thirsty to get out of Boston. We should have tried to talk to him. What do we want to look for? I don't think that veteran point guard is out here. Mike Conley would be a nice steal. He got 2 offers. John Wall do too. Shake Milton. Damn. 2-year deal with the Hawks for $6 million. Let's try to snag him. We'll give you 6. We'll give you 1-year deal for 7. How you feel about that? 1-year deal for 7. And then how many minutes will we have? How much of a rotation? So we have LaMelo would have to play. Mike Conley would be in the rotation. Oubre would be in the rotation. Brooks, Thompson, and Hayward are 6. Grant is 7. PJ Washington is 8. Mark Williams is 9. We could probably have a 9 to 10 man rotation. Nick Richards. Okay. So yeah, we can do that. Mike Conley, come on. Let's get through. PJ Washington is prepared to accept an offer from the Knicks for 2 years, $18 million. Do we bring back PJ Washington? Do we bring him back, or do we let the Knicks take him? Let's match it. We matched it, y'all. And I don't think nobody gonna offer Nick Richards. So I think we're gonna have our team back. Let's go. Voila, man. This is the roster. So we got LaMelo as our starting point guard. Mike Conley is the vet that's gonna be the mentor to Tyrese Proctor as we develop him. Then we got Kelly Oubre. Hopefully, Bryce McGowan could come in and steal some minutes there. But it looks like James Bouknight progressed a little bit. Maybe he has a better year. Then we got Dylan Brooks, Asar Thompson, Gordon Hayward, Wendell Moore, Jeremy Grant, PJ Washington, JT Thor, Trayvon Brazile, and then we got Mark Williams and Nick Richards. I think this is a solid roster. I think we took our money, we made it work, we expanded it. The next episode, we will be getting into the second year of this, and hopefully we'll be playing some good basketball. As always, I am Pee Wee the Plug. I appreciate y'all. Much love. I'll see y'all next episode. I'm out. Peace.